Hello, this is for Aquarius. This is a general reading to bring information, insight, and maybe new things you haven't thought of for money, job, and career for April 2026. It might not connect with you 100%, but some parts might. And if it doesn't connect at all, check back in on the next one. So let's get started. First card I have here is Unethical. Unethical behavior can lead to some serious consequences. Someone is stealing or lying to you about money. Don't sacrifice your morals for money. Next card is Guilt. Next card is Wasp Spirit. Sometimes life stings. And the tarot cards are Queen of Cups, Ace of Pentacles, Knight of Pentacles, Queen of Wands, Temperance, and Ten of Wands. So I'm going to read from the book for Sometimes Life Stings. Not all that spirit creates in nature is easy to love, but when we look through the eyes of Wasp Spirit, we recognize that even though sometimes life stings, there is a purpose for pain, just as there is a purpose for wasps in the natural world. Wasps keep insect populations down, supporting the growth of plants. So too, the sting of life may hurt, and you may feel deeply disappointed or even resentful that Wasp Spirit has shown up, but you will soon come to see that Spirit has something wonderful in store for you. You may well come to realize that being stung led to something far better than you have envisioned for yourself. Perhaps behind the scenes, Wasp Spirit was conspiring with Spirit to ensure that you could grow something of value to you. Spirit has a plan, and Wasp Spirit plays a part. Have you ever looked back and been glad your prayers weren't answered because the path you took led to something far better? Wasp Spirit is a reminder to reflect on those times, for today's sting may hurt, but something better awaits you. Okay, so first card I'm going to start with is the Ten of Wands. So for that energy, there's been some type of burden you've been carrying. It could be financial or just responsibilities, unavoidable expenses, struggling daily, overworked, maybe needing help from colleagues, friends, family, and you have a lot of responsibilities and you're stressed. Lots of duties, energy burnout, expectations from others. But it's a 10, so it's an ending. So yes, a lot of burdens you've had. And that connects to the Guilt card. So that represents burdened by obligations, giving away too much time and energy, enabling others, which is supporting or allowing harmful, irresponsible, or self-destructive behavior to continue by shielding them from natural consequences, which stunts their growth. So enabling others, you could have been doing that. So it's a time for self-care, being aware, release, finding your personal power. And once your mind is made up, you can see when others have tried to manipulate you. So reclaim your life. So yeah, that's but a lot of burdens here. And you can see this chain right here where it's handcuffed. He just felt a lot of work, a lot of responsibilities here, enabling this person here, or even this institution, company. You'll know which one that is. And then next, we go to the Queen of Cups. So for that energy, you've had a willingness to listen to maybe this person, this situation, this business, company, someone. So maybe you had to care for others, and you've had compassion and understanding for yourself and others. But you keep yourself emotionally stable and supportive. And maybe you've had to have counseling. And that could either be from someone or even ChatGPT, just a way to communicate and get things out. And you're also intuitive. And you maybe along the way losing resources for allowing this to happen with another person, the situation. And next we go to, we go to temperance. Right here, temperance. So with that energy, you're going to evaluate and re-examine the priorities you have chosen. You're going to create balance, and there's success from patience and slow and steady growth, finding your flow. So you've had to have self-control, and you're transmuting the energies. So whatever this burden was, you're a time of healing, balancing things out in your life. And then with the sometimes life stings, you had felt deeply disappointed or even resentful. There is a purpose for this plan. This will help you realize things and grow. There is value in this, what you consider important and beneficial. So yeah, with that temperance energy, you're going to balance all that out, the disappointment and the burdens. And you're, going to be emotionally stable with that Queen of Cups. And next, we go to the Unethical card. So it had said, don't sacrifice your morals for money. So what you believe, what your beliefs of what is important to you, what is right and wrong. So maybe it had to do with something with the person, the situation, the business, the company. Don't sacrifice your morals there. And next, we go to the Ace of Pentacles. So with that energy, it's relief. There's good health is going to improve. And it's a new financial journey. And you take initiative and action on it. A new projects, business, and work. For some, there's financial loans. There's success. It's the seed, the manifestation coming to life. Resources, money, job, a bonus, a raise, a gift, an offer maybe for a job. But this took time to get here. And it's all about your stability, your success in material terms, your security, increased income. So it's a time to launch an idea. So whatever this is, you take this. And that leads to the Knight of Pentacles. Well, first we're going to go to the Queen of Wands. Queen of Wands. So with the Queen of Wands energy, you're going to take action with that pentacle given to you. You're going to go after what you want. It could be something that you do for your own. You're managing the change. You're understanding. You could be in a leadership position because a queen, she's a leader. And she's self-made, creative, optimistic. So yeah, you're going to take action on what you want to do. Whatever this Ace of Pentacles, you're going to take it. Then that leads to the Knight of Pentacles here. So the Knight of Pentacles has that Ace of Pentacles. So you're going to take it with slow and steady progress, and that leads to success. Your hard work will be paid off. So yeah, remain consistent, practical, committed to your goals. There's solid progress. And be realistic, plan, and be responsible and honest. So yeah, this could have been a side thing that was happening in your life, but you're going to go ahead in your work, job, career, projects, entrepreneurship. You're going to take this Ace of Pentacles and you're going to go forward and go after what you want. So yeah, good for you. Okay, so now I'm going to grab a couple of these cards. See what comes out. First one is, I am successful. Your talent for setting and reaching goals is like no other. You are self-sufficient and capable of achieving your ambitions. 8 representing the ebb and flow, the infinite loop of creation. I am successful. Awesome. Second one is, I am a pioneer. Independence and self-sufficient are necessities to you. You are extremely capable in life and work and aren't afraid to take big risks to achieve the life you desire. Yes, independent and self-sufficient. That's what you are. I am a pioneer and I am successful. Good job. Okay, this was your reading. And if this connected with you in any way, like, comment, share, and subscribe. Peace.